Yeah. This is about assessing, analyzing, and evaluating what's happened. What just took place? What was released? Why did that happen? What were the lessons that were learned? How can I incorporate those lessons into my new life, my new cycle? And how can I avoid repeating any of those karmic lessons? You're not trusting. Came in reverse. So there's some doubt. There's some resistance. Okay? And I feel like this is a common theme through a lot of the signs, is that there's still a lot of resistance and hesitation to what's going on, to what's coming in for us. But know that the more you trust, when you're in a state of trust, you're in a state of surrender, and you're in an energy space of love. That's the energy that you're going to need to up-level yourself to meet the newness that's coming in. But if you're in a state of distrust, it's fear-based energy and it's doubt, and you're telling the universe, I don't trust you. I don't trust what you're doing for me. And if you keep doing that, the universe will be like, yeah, you're right, you don't trust, which means you haven't learned. And the universe is going to say, okay, well, we've got that. We can help you learn. We can help turn your trust into we can help turn your distrust into a state of trust, but you're going to delay or block this new opportunities coming in because you're not ready to receive it. And what's going to happen is the universe is going to gift you with a set of lessons. Maybe it's stuff that you shouldn't have to relearn, So just think about that. Realization. Maybe that's what we're realizing right now, is that you shouldn't be in an energy space of distrust, This is clarification coming in for you. I love this card, and it's such a beautiful card because you're coming out of the darkness into the light. You just have to go through the portal, okay? You just have to go through the portal, because when you trust that portal, when you're in a state of trust, you're going to walk through that portal willingly and in a state of full surrender and faith. And look at what's waiting for you on the other side of that. Beautiful energy, a bright, shining future. Everything that you want is on that other side of distrust, okay? So I think that's the realization here for you all. Okay, wow. Big energy kicking off this reading. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what else we've got for you. I'm going to do a 5-card spread. This is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. And we'll see what Spirit would like to share with us. As I'm shuffling, just like to point out that we've got a full moon in Scorpio happening on the 18th of May. And that's going to bring about some interesting changes and interesting realizations. Okay? Because it's about really assessing what's happening in all of our lives and going in deep. Okay? First up, the Thunderbolt reversed. I feel like this is, because it's reversed, I feel like this is an internal shift, an internal shakeup. This is the Tower card in the Rider-Waite deck. And a lot of people fear the Tower card. But it's actually a beautiful card. It's actually a card of beautiful energy because it's cleaning. It's cleansing anything that's no longer serving you. It's cleansing the remnants. And I feel like because this is reversed, this is internal to you. So it's cleaning up any old thought patterns, any old storylines you used to tell yourself, any old negative beliefs you used to tell yourself or that you used to subscribe to. Awareness, reversed, 7 card. I feel like this Thunderbolt, once you let it happen, is going to bring the clarity and awareness that you seek. Let's keep going. 2 major Arcana cards so far, right off the bat. But I feel like this is more about up-leveling yourself, getting yourself into alignment. I feel like that's the realization that came out in your theme card. Guidance. This is the three of rainbows. Listen to your spirit guides because they're here to help you gain the awareness that you need to move through this transition period and to walk through that portal, walk through that keyhole of realization. Okay? 2 more. Yes. The Outsider. Five of Rainbows. This is the Five of Pentacles in the regular Rider-Waite deck. This is a little boy who's imprisoned, but we don't know if he's truly imprisoned. Regardless, he feels like an outsider. So we'll talk about that. Understanding. And this is the Knight of Water. This is a message of healing, a message of intuition, a message of spirituality, a message of cleansing. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I love it. The Fool. Yes. Let go and let God take that leap of faith into the new. I love it. Okay, Gemini. This is taking that leap of faith into that keyhole, into your future that's waiting for you. I love it. This is going to be an awesome reading. I can already tell. So, Thunderbolt and awareness. This is a new you. You are stepping into a new you. You are giving birth to a new version of you. I feel like now is a time where you can no longer keep yourself small. You can no longer keep yourself just in this fake shell, you know? You're breaking out of that shell. You're breaking out of preconceived labels. Again, like I said, old storylines you used to tell yourself, old ways of thinking or old thought patterns that you used to subscribe to. No more. You're waking up, and this is a person emerging from behind the veil of illusion. And you've got this fire that's literally burning it up. The fog is lifting from your sight. The fog is lifting and giving you new vision, new perspective, new way of seeing things. Don't hesitate. Don't doubt it. Don't be afraid of it. Because I feel like maybe this is associated with fear. Like, oh my God, what are people going to think about me? I've already lost X many of friends, because of this new change that I'm doing for myself. Okay, let those friendships go. If they're truly your friends, they'll be back for you. They'll be back with an apology and saying, you know what, I was wrong. I was wrong because I was afraid of the new changes. I was wrong because you were the mirror for me and I didn't want to see where my flaws were. Sometimes it happens when we up-level ourselves and when we, do things that are more in alignment with our truth and more in alignment with our energy, we vibrate at a different energy space. We show up with more confidence and more empowered. And that can be very off-putting to the people within our lives. It's going to cause a vibrational rift between us and them. They can either be on board with it and choose and say, you know what, God, yeah, that what she's going through is what I'm feeling. And I also want to do something about it. And they can up level with you, or they can be so afraid and resistant that they're like, oh, you've changed, or I don't like the person you're becoming. And they're doing that because they're in a place of fear, a place of jealousy, a place of insecurity. But once that energy settles, like I said, if they're truly your friends, they'll be back. Because they will have gotten their stuff together and have done work on themselves in order to meet you energetically with where you're at. I think this is where this outsider card is coming through. So I do feel like, you're outside. You've been shunned, or you're feeling some of that. But don't, because once you're able to clear this, and this is caged thinking, and this is pre-programmed thought, this is negative external crap that's coming in, that's blocking you. It's blocking you from opening this door to step into your future. I mean, look how bright and beautiful that future is. Rainbow colored. Huh! If you look closely at the padlock, let's see if it comes into focus. It's not even locked. Oh, I want it to really focus. Let's see. I think you might see it there. This padlock, it's unlocked. So really, it's self-imposed. It is self-imposed. This little boy could easily pull open that padlock, remove the chain, open the gate, step into a bright, abundant future. I feel like this is you guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just listen to your guides. Listen to your spirit guides. Okay? Because they're bringing you messages of inspiration, of strength, of healing, blessings. Your guides are with you. Your guardian angels are with you. You are not imprisoned. This is self-imposed thinking. Okay? Understanding. Kind of goes along with that theme. So you have, this is the Knight of Water. The image here is you have this bird sitting amongst bars. But are those bars really there? They're fading, right? And this bird is sitting on a perch with a clear window to fly forward. But he's hesitating. This is understanding that you are not caged. You're not caged. You're not a caged bird. You're not locked in. You are free to move forward into the future and join these other doves. And the dove is here to bring you a message of peace and of healing and of balance and spiritual enlightenment, to let you know that this transition that you're going through, because this is internal, it's reversed, this is an internal type review of yourself. You're shedding the old. You are no longer living small, Gemini. No. That will no longer serve you, but your awareness is coming through. All this. I mean, it's great. Meditate. Pray. Journal. Ask for help spiritually. Ask your spirit guides to give you clarity of thought, clarity of mind, and the strength to move through these fake bars. Okay? And to really step into that keyhole, step into that portal. You see it 3 times, right? You see it 3 times. You just have to trust. You just have to trust that you are divinely guided and that you are supposed to move forward. And you're supposed to take that leap of faith. Gemini, this is a very, very, wow, this is a very good reading for you all. Really. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pull from the Untamed Oracle deck. And those of you who are new to my channel, I haven't used these cards in a while, but I'm feeling called to pull these out. They have really cool imagery on them, and it's just a cool way to assess where, these messages are linking up, and just to identify synchronicities or cosmic foot stomps, if you will. But my God, you guys are really entering that cycle. It's a beautiful future. Okay, awesome. Creation. Right off the bat. This is the Magician card in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So you have the power to create the life that you want once you decide to move through that portal. Spirit. Reversed. You're not listening to your spirit guides. You're doubting. You're too much in your, face itches. You're too much in your headspace, your intellectual headspace. Geminis, you got to get out of that, because that's air energy that's kind of keeping you trapped. It's air energy that's keeping you in these fake cages that we're seeing twice. That's all air energy. Flow. Let go. Get grounded. Trust. Listen to your guidance. Spirit guides are here. It's reversed though. There's doubt. Because remember, in your theme card, we talked about being in a state of distrust. Okay? So don't doubt that, please. Okay, so we need 3 more. Let's see what's coming out for you all. Oh, yep. Patience. Reversed. I feel like this is becoming impatient with yourselves. I don't feel like you're trying to rush anything per se, but I feel like there's a sense of frustration. Yeah. I think the more you become frustrated, the more you just want this to pass. But I think you have to sit with it. You have to sit with it and understand what it means and what's causing that urgency. Because you are having that breakthrough. You are having that internal transformation. Connection. This is also about connection with your spirit guides. Okay? So I'm seeing like some mixed energies here. You have your guidance card that's upright. You have the connection card, which is upright. And this connection talks about your connection to spirit. But this card came in reverse. This is about really connecting to spirit. Because you have spirit here watching you, letting you know we've got your back, but you're not trusting. I think it's distrust is what it is. But you've got a lot of other spiritual energy here saying, you know what, you got to trust the connection, align yourself with it, and understand it, because you've got the creation card center of this deck, or center of this spread, I should say. Oh yeah, here you go. Fear. That's all that is. All this is just fear. And it's self-generated fear. It's that air energy. It's keeping you caged. It's preventing you from walking through the keyhole, through the portal. So, yeah. Once this energy of transformation settles, a lot of this is going to get cleared up and this is going to go away. Okay? But in the meantime, try and understand, what are you fearful about? What's wrong? You know, like ask yourself, what is wrong? Why am I afraid? What am I fearful of? And really just take some time to write it down and go situation by situation. And whatever that situation is, write down, this is making me afraid because, and write it out. And then maybe write a solution for it. I can eliminate that fear by doing XYZ. You know what I mean? And if you do that for every situation that you're working on, you're going to get a better handle of what this is, and all this cage stuff is going to go away. Okay? Bottom of the deck is conflict. Yeah. I'm not surprised this is coming through, because you're having this internal shift, right? We keep talking about it. And we talked about how it's impacting your friendships, like relationships with people. I got that strongly with the outsider card. Either you're putting yourself as an outsider, or other people are making you feel like an outsider for what you're working on. It's creating this conflict. But look, you got to do what's right for you. This is your life. And if you choose to up level, then you up level. And you be happy about it. And those who truly support you will be on board for you. Your true friends, those who have decided to maybe take a pause, take a break, and separate from you, cool. Let them do them. Let them heal, because they've got their own stuff that they're working on. I mean, remember, we're all closing karmic cycles. We're all ending things. And we're all starting anew. They've got their stuff that they need to work on. Maybe that's part of their karma, right? When conditions are better, and when they have worked themselves out, and when you've allowed this energy to settle, and when you've come into your alignment, and when you've allowed these fake cages to go away, you'll have better connection and better relationships with your friends, lovers, family. Absolutely. It's all energy. All this is energy work. You have nothing to fear.